Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we break down confusing financial reports so you don't have to. Today we're diving into what QMMM Holdings Limited has been up to, and let's just say their latest filing might give us a peek behind the curtain. Alright, so QMMM Holdings has dropped some news about their financial performance for the first half of 2025. Now this isn't a super detailed audited report like a 10K, but it still gives us some important clues about how the company is doing. Think of it as a mid-year progress report, and we're going to dissect what those results actually mean for the company and for anyone watching its moves. First off, the filing confirms that they are indeed filing their annual reports using Form 20F. This is a standard form for foreign companies that are filing with the SEC, telling us they're operating internationally and keeping us updated on their yearly performance. It's good to know they're adhering to these reporting standards. We also see they are based out of Hong Kong. While the address itself isn't the story, knowing where a company is headquartered can sometimes give context to their operations and the markets they serve. For QMMM Holdings, it sets the stage for their global presence. The date of this report is August 29, 2025. This tells us we're looking at results that are relatively current, reflecting activity up to the end of August. It's important because financial health can change quickly, so recent data is key. And who's putting their name on this report? None other than Bun Kwai, the Chief Executive Officer. When the CEO signs off, it carries weight. It means the company's top leader is attesting to the accuracy of the information presented. It's a signal of accountability from the top. Now, let's get to the heart of it, the financial results for the first half of 2025. This announcement is where we'll find the raw numbers that really tell the story of QMMM Holdings' performance. We're looking for revenue, profits, and any significant changes that might impact the company's standing. While this specific filing doesn't contain a table with all the numbers right here in the text we're reviewing, it points to a separate announcement titled QMMM Holdings Limited. Announces first half 2025 unaudited financial results. This is the document we'd want to check for the nitty-gritty details like how much money they made, how much they spent, and ultimately if they were profitable. In these types of summaries, usually the key figures highlighted are revenue growth or decline and the net income or loss. For example, if they announced a 15% increase in revenue, that's a solid sign of sales growth. Conversely, a 10% drop in profit might mean they're facing rising costs or tougher market conditions. It's these types of percentage changes that we translate into real-world impact, like maybe a quarter fewer customers than the previous period if profits are down significantly. From this filing, we know that the company is actively communicating its financial results, even if they are unaudited for this interim period. The fact that they are releasing this information through an SEC filing means they are transparent with investors, which is generally a positive sign. We'd want to see if their reported results align with what might be expected for a company in their industry, and whether they are meeting or exceeding any previous guidance they might have given. When we look at the company's overall direction, it's important to consider a few things. Firstly, are they growing? Are their revenues increasing? And is their profit margin healthy? Secondly, what's their strategy? Are they investing in new products or markets, or are they focusing on cost cutting? These unaudited results, while not the final word, give us an early indication. If revenue is up but profits are down, it might suggest increased spending on growth initiatives, which could be good long term. But it also carries a risk if those investments don't pay off. Now, looking at these results more broadly, QMMM Holdings appears to be making its financial disclosures in a timely manner. The CEO's sign-off adds a layer of seriousness to the reported outcome. The key insight here is to always dig into the actual financial results announcement to understand the concrete numbers supporting these claims. Without those specific figures, we can only interpret the intent and structure of this filing. So what's my take on QMMM Holdings based on this filing? It's a bit like looking at a movie trailer without watching the actual movie. We know they've released their half-year results and the CEO has confirmed them. This suggests the company is making an effort to keep investors informed. However, the lack of specific financial figures within this particular document means we can't assess their actual financial health, whether they are growing, shrinking, or staying the same. The significant risk here is operating on incomplete information. The opportunity, of course, would be if their full financial results show strong performance, which would make them an attractive company to watch. This filing provides a formal notification of the company's financial reporting activities for the first half of 2025, with the company confirming their commitment to transparency through their CEO's sign-off. While we don't have the exact numbers here, the structure of the report signals a company that is engaging with regulatory requirements and investor communications. Alright, that's our breakdown of QMMM Holdings' latest filing. What's your take on these disclosures and what they might signal about the company's future, even with limited numbers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives like this. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching. See you next time.